right, hold up. There we go. All right, let's get straight into it. Hey, man, welcome to the Throwdown, man, Wrestling Edition. I'm your host, Ben, Brandon from the block, whoever want to call me, man. Here with another episode. Hey, man, SummerSlam was off the chain. It was crazy. 9 out of 10 miles, 10 out of 10 because, one of the GOATs bad, Roman Reigns. You know what I'm saying? Top 10 all time. We'll get to that later. But, yo, Champ, what's going on, man? First time on the wrestling show.
Man, it's good to be on here. I made the Throwdown in basketball. I made the Throwdown in football. Now I'm on the Wrestling Edition. It's an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure, man. Always good to share the stage with you, Brandon, man. Thank you for always inviting me, bro.
Oh, yeah, for sure. D with the hoodie, you know what I'm saying? Y'all should know him. What's going on, bro?
Yep. Just chilling.
I'm good. And got my guy Patty. He was the first one, I think, on the wrestling show, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I just went to WrestleMania 38. Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on, bro? What's going
on, man? SummerSlam was awesome. I had the privilege of actually being in Cleveland. I was at the stadium. I watched the entire show, and I'm just ready to recap it. And it was one of the great SummerSlams of all time. And
all right,
ready to get into it.
All right. Hey, man, let's get straight into it. Man, I want to go straight into the main event, man. Solo Sikoa versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Cody Rhodes got it done, but the main moment, Roman Reigns, man, finally came back. Hey, put the ones up in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Put the ones up, Hey, you just love to see it, man. I just want to hear from y'all, man. Hold on. Yo, Trey, what's going on, bro? Trey, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
What's up? But I just want to hear from y'all, man. Champ, I'm gonna start with you. What's your thoughts on Roman Reigns and what you think his potential is, like, all time? Or where you got Roman Reigns all time right now?
Roman Reigns all time?
Yeah, right now. Yeah.
You know what? As a heel, I put him top 10. As a heel, I put him I put him top 5. I put him up there. When you think about great heels, you have to first put Roddy Piper up there. You have to put Roddy Piper up there because he was one of the greatest heels of all time. He was so bad of a heel that his shoulders never touched the mat. Nobody pinned him until WrestleMania 6 with Bret Hart. That's how tough of a heel that he was. So got to put him up there, man. And when you think about heels, you got to think about Hollywood Hogan. He was one of the great heels of all time. You got to think about, although, his peak is on and off, you got to think about The Rock as a heel. He's a great heel.
Yeah.
And you got to think about Ric Flair. Ric Flair got to be number 1. Woo. But when you think about, and I'm talking about the golden era Ric Flair, beginning of the Four Horsemen Ric Flair. We're not talking about today's. We're talking about overall body of work wrestling Ric Flair. For those who don't know, the world exists outside of the WWE, ladies and gentlemen. But I put them right up there with those guys, man. As far as the longevity, man, longevity, man, how long he held on to the title, how he was able to get up under the crowd skin, and the transition that he made. Remember, he was getting booed for a very, very long time, and they finally gave the fans what they wanted, and doing it, and just turn him into a heel, and that was the best thing that ever happened to Roman Reigns. So I put him right up there. But I will say this: look out for Gunther being a top heel of all time.
Where Louise at? Where Louise?
I got a hot take coming for y'all.
Because the thing is this: Gunther is one of the few heels that I have seen that beats his opponents clean. Usually when you see heels, there's a lot of interference, a lot of breaking the rules, a lot of other funny business that you have in the ring. Gunther is the only heel that I have seen for a long time in wrestling that he is beating his opponents clean. No outside interference, no hardly anything. He is just going out there, beating the crap out of them and leaving them in the dirt. So, I mean, with the exception of, on Sunday. But, hey, man, Gunther is definitely going to be up there. Watch him. As far as the main event is concerned, man, look, I like to really rewrote the Nation of Domination back in the day thing, because that's the same thing that happened with the Rock once he took over the nation. He came back and, hey, Farouk came back and laid waste to him, and guess what? We had a new Intercontinental Champion before the end of the day. So, I mean, I'm liking how they're rewriting the Attitude Era, except not going way over the top, because that's all that is. It's just a remake of the Attitude Era. You saw it with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. You saw it with Dom and Rhea. You saw it all over the place in those storylines at SummerSlam. So, hey, man, good, hell of a job to HBK and Triple H and whoever else is writing it. Hell of a job, man. I mean, that main event was solid.
All right. Petty, what's your thoughts, man, on the main event, Roman Reigns return?
I was a little worried about trying to replicate what you did at WrestleMania this past April, because the tribal matches are pretty much the same, except in this one, Roman's not in it. But they timed it perfectly. Of course, we had that injury right beforehand, which kind of slowed everything down. But he came out in perfect timing, and it was like everybody, and I was there, and everybody just stopped. And every eyeball in that place was looking at that screen where it said head of the table. And when he walked out, it was like, ooh. And we knew what he was about to do. We knew what business he was about to stand on. Solo had it coming. I mean, you don't say, hey, if you got a problem, pull up. Yeah, we saw what he did to Paul Heyman, the wise man. So all in all, and I loved the stare back when he left, kind of looking at Cody like, yeah, you got this one, but we got a rubber match coming down the line, so it ain't over. So you couldn't have scripted it better, in my opinion.
For sure. Leaf, what's going on? What's up, Leaf? And T, aka Bianca Belair's side piece. What's going on?
Yo, I'm laughing my ass off. It's like, Bianca Belair's side. Real rap, listen, I like B, but I ain't gonna lie, J Cargill, bro. Like, hey, listen. I can have it. Oh, word. Oh, y'all out here sleep. Oh, y'all sleep.
He'll turn coming soon. We're gonna pack her up, send her home.
Bianca Belair.
Here we go.
So wait. We calling the Bianca Belair heel turn coming?
You seen the promo they on Friday on SmackDown? You ain't see her.
I saw it, but I didn't lock into it. What was
her facial expression? Like she's frustrated. She's tired of everything that's happening. Like she's gonna snap. So
I mean, but I'll be honest with you. I feel like they kind of put her in the same direction. They put her in the direction as like the John Cena of the women's division, realistically, in the last couple of years. If you look at it, like let's be honest. Come on, bro. Like you main event WrestleManias, like you sign an autograph, like you on all the promos, all the commercials. Like they pretty much pushing her to be the John Cena of the women's division.
If that's the case, then she shouldn't have missed SummerSlam. She should have had a match on the card.
What I will point out is,
and that's giving her ammo to trying to low key turn heel and pin that on Jade, because she's teaming with Jade now. She ain't never missed a SummerSlam.
Well, she did do that show with Tez. She did do that like kind of reality show with Tez. So like I'm thinking she taking all the directions of John Cena realistically. Like I can't really say that she's not. Like, come on, you doing a show that's basically like the show that's basically like John Cena doing Total Divas with Brie Bella.
But here's the problem: Vince McMahon is not in control anymore. So her being a heel, I see Triple H pulling that trigger and doing that.
That's true. That you do got a point right there.
Like I said, there's signs. Her missing SummerSlam, her not having, the spot that she had at this time last year. The signs are there for her to do it. But even if she don't, it's not a big deal.
I feel like the thing is Triple H got so many heels as it is in anyway. Like, do he need any more? Like,
I mean, Rhea's now a face now. Rhea just turned face, obviously, yesterday.
But I think Rhea's out of the title picture, and that's going to throw Bianca probably back in as soon as possible. That's what I think. I mean,
if you look at it wrestling history-wise, if you look at it historically, every major star, with the exception of John Cena, has swung both doors. Yep. Every major star has been a babyface and has been a heel. Whether it was in WWE or not. Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Macho Man, Randy Orton, CM Punk. Everybody that's been that guy or that girl has, with the exception of John Cena, has swung that door. It's just based on time. Sometimes they got it right.
Petty, you absolutely right, but I think it's some heel turns that's not needed. And I think this is one of them.
That's what I'm saying towards the end. Like, some of those heel turns did not work. Or some of those babyface turns didn't work. It's all about timing.
Prime example of a heel turn not working. When they tried to turn Goldberg heel and it did not go over well. It was bad.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Timing is horrible.
I was alive for that. That was terrible.
Yeah. And some people was like, man, when did he go here? I was like, no, when he wore that number 95 gold and black, look like a baseball jersey or a vest. Yeah, he was a heel.
I think Stone Cold. I think the Stone Cold Steve Austin in 2001. That was like him pushing for it so much that like he had it at a point. Once the war chance came about, he couldn't do it no more.
No. What made that was so bad was when they changed his theme music. Not the second time. They changed when he joined the Alliance.
When he joined the Alliance,
he changed his theme music. I was like, oh my God, this is horrible.
That was god awful.
But then again, that whole angle for the Alliance was terrible.
It was.
That whole angle was terrible.
It was
like a whole bunch of B team guys going up against the WWE.
It was, especially the first Alliance pay-per-view. But they had to fix it in Survivor Series in 2001 that year to make it respectable. So they put Stone Cold on that side and they put Kurt Angle on that side, and then Booker T and RVD.
I said, bro. There was one person missing from that angle, and I think he was hurt at the time.
Triple H.
Triple H was gone. Yeah, Triple H was out.
Yeah,
he was hurt.
Yeah. Triple H was out 8 months with a damn near a career almost a career-ending injury.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
He wasn't even supposed to come back.
Yeah. Hey, D with the hoodie. What's your thoughts on Roman's return? And what you think might happen with him?
It was probably one of the biggest returns this year.
Yeah, he tore that quad
for everybody. So, everybody was waiting for him to come back. So the build up for SummerSlam, when they started showing Roman more, everybody kind of figured he was going to come back, but still had that not sure type of vibe if he was actually coming back at SummerSlam. Like, people got their predictions saying The Rock was going to come because he finished up the movie. Everybody said it was too soon for Roman because he was doing, I think, the movie or a TV show, and we still don't know what type of battles he's dealing with leukemia. So it was the right spot, right moment. Like, I really seen everybody just stop, turned around, and was looking at the entranceway, waiting for him to come out. So I think that was probably the best moment for him because he knew now that, y'all acknowledge me now pretty much. So now I'm be like face that I was supposed to be before I turned heel. you know, when everybody kept booing him from the fuck year was it 2016, 2017 when he won the Royal Rumble with The Rock and shit.
Yeah,
whatever year it was, and you know, from then to before he returned as at SummerSlam 2020, he was getting booed. So now he know he's gonna get that different pop and that different energy now. So it's gonna be something pretty crazy. Still got Rock and Roman and Mania.
Yeah.
Bloodline War Games is probably gonna happen. It's a lot you could do, and they really let Roman take control. So we're gonna see what happens, but I think it's gonna be in the right direction for everybody to enjoy.
I think this might be one of the one times in history where somebody has that much creative control and it's actually worked.
Facts.
Throw that out there.
That's facts. Trey, what's your thoughts on Roman Reigns' return? Then we get the tea.
Yeah, Roman Reigns' return. Well, I'm gonna just make a quick. I'm gonna just make a quote, even though I do not like this song at all. In the words of Kendrick Lamar, sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
Yeah, Trey.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? This time around, I cannot not co-sign that because everything about Roman Reigns all the way up until this point, like, was just like, But now I'm just like, okay, there it is. Because once I seen it at SummerSlam, I was the second that he came out, it wasn't then, but it was when he left the ring, and then he looked. I was like, there it is, there it is. For sure. It's on my page too. Go ahead, Trey.
Go ahead.
Yep. My thing was, I was like, man, he comes out. They wait for him to come out. He gets out there. I'm looking at his shirt. I'm like, what is that on his shirt? It says OTC. Then I was like, oh, original tribal chief.
Yep.
And the thing that got me,
fire, bro.
The thing that got me, you know how most guys they're going to ring down. Like, who am I going to hit first? Who am I going to hit? No, he knew exactly what he came to do, who he came to do it to. He was like, no, I'm here for one person and one person only.
Mm-hmm.
Cody, I'm gonna let you slide this time, but I got to show this nigga over here who the hell I am.
Trey, I don't think it's over though. I think there will be a part 3. I don't think it's over.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna let you make it. I'm gonna let you make it this time, but best believe this ain't over.
Yeah, facts.
I want to react to that.
Go ahead.
What channel does Raw come on tonight? Because you know the Olympics is on the US.
Sci-fi.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, sci-fi.
Sci-fi tonight.
I think Cody is going to have their rematch at SummerSlam next year. It's not going to happen at Mania because it's going to be Rock and Roman.
Yeah, facts.
So I'll give it next year.
My reaction to it is that I kind of knew it was going to happen because that's how long I've been watching wrestling. I've been watching wrestling a long time. I kind of knew that shit was going to happen. I low-key kind of wanted to see if Brock Lesnar was going to come back, but that situation seemed like kind of a dire straits situation or whatever. But
they probably gonna have to wait. They probably gonna have to wait a little bit longer before they do that.
But if we being honest with ourselves, for like at least 8 of the last 10 years, SummerSlam has been the Brock Lesnar show. Like let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? So But with that being said, I mean, yeah, sometimes you definitely got to show niggas what time it is, man. And you know, Solo has been running around with the ranks. And I think kind of like storyline based and like word for word based, he kind of ain't wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of somewhat been like his the bloodline kind of been his the whole on 2 feet. If you look at the additions that they added, first off, Jacob Fatu is out of control.
He's him.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
He's him.
Yeah. Jacob Fatu is out of control. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like,
listen, the biggest signing WWE.
That was the biggest sign. Anytime you got somebody, bro, that's out of control, bro. Like, he got 2 11s behind his name and everything, bro. Like, you got something for sure. But like his move set, bro, and his non-stopness, bro, in the ring, bro, it's just crazy. To me, I ain't seen nothing like that in a while. But
for sure,
I think that was much needed. If you look at like, I think WWE grossed like $800,000 in 20 minutes. So what was it? $8 million in 20 minutes, bro. Like of that return, and then like the OTC shirts and the merchandise went crazy for after that, right away. So like that was something that was much needed. I won't say it's been dead since WrestleMania, but it hasn't been on the up and up. And now that Roman is back, it seemed like it's gonna be some storyline. I'm expecting the Usos to come back and fight against the New Bloodline because they got kicked out. I'm expecting I'm not expecting Paul Heyman to come back. I'm expecting Paul Heyman to come back with Brock Lesnar. I'll be honest with you. If he don't, I'm expecting him to come back with Brock Lesnar. But but The Rock and whatchamacallit, that looked like it's gonna happen. The Rock and Roman, that looked like it's gonna happen sooner than later. The real thing of the night was the fact that these title changes is crazy.
Yeah.
Because now we are in. Listen, for all of y'all that don't notice, we are in the era which is probably the best wrestler today. That's Gunman, aka Gunther. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, listen, it is what it is, and I think I'm giving it 1 year. Gunther versus Braun Breaker at in a main event.
Okay.
This is happening.
For wrestling fans that are old enough to remember the dude I'm about to mention, Gunther is what Sid should have been.
Yes.
Ooh, you mean
like what he's doing? That's what Sid should have been doing.
You know what?
A very brief period.
That's accurate. That's pretty accurate. But I'll say this: Sid, I think Sid was after the money. If you look at it, bro, like he was after the money at that time. Like the push that he got in 97 and in late 96, early 97, that Survivor Series 96. I was supposed to be there. That was the night that Undertaker flew out of rafters on some Batman shit. I was supposed to be there. The push that he was getting late that year and going into that WrestleMania was it was a bit different, but you almost 100% right, bro. Like the only thing,
the dedication wasn't there. If he had been dedicated, is what I was getting.
Yeah. And the thing about Gunther is Triple H flew out to go get him. Yeah. Gunther didn't even want to do this. He flew out to go get him. That they wanted him. WWE wanted him. Even back when they did the UK shit, the UK title. Yeah, the NXT UK, they wanted him then. Triple H saw it then. So realistically, bro, like Gunther might hold that.
And then when he got in there, if people forget about this, when he first started,
he might have another reign lasting a year.
We got to move on, but on T, I want to hear what's your thoughts on because I know you was there. So T, what's your thoughts?
My thoughts on what?
Roman's return in the main event.
Yeah, I was there. As far as the moment goes, it is exactly how I thought it would go. As far as Solo, he knew he was cooked. I seen his reaction. He knew he knew he messed up. But I mean, I feel like this is my thing. As of right now, I still think his return in 2020 is still better than this one, only because of what we got out of it. That's how I rank my returns. So I'm not gonna say that this return is better than that one because we don't know what's gonna happen. But I'm 10 out of 10, 100% positive this is gonna be an amazing run, especially with the storyline that they have. I do think it's not over between him and Cody as well. A rubber match is coming very, very soon. It's tied. Y'all got to break the tie.
For sure.
Him and Rock definitely going to happen. And, yeah.
All right. Bet. Speaking of LA Knight is the
yeah.
It's about time, man. I'm not even gonna hold you long. Whoever wants to.
But I tell you, the place went so crazy when that ref hit 3 on the mat. It was ridiculous.
I am so happy that LA Knight beat Jake Paul.
I mean, they finally got Paul out of here. I was so sick of that reign. He made the U.S. title a mockery, and it was so disrespectful. I'm so glad LA Knight packed him up, sent him home. Now, don't get me wrong. Logan Paul is a good in-ring competitor. I've seen what he can do. But if you're going to have reigns like that, don't bother showing up, bro. Don't bother showing up.
But I'll say this. I was at SummerSlam last year in Detroit, and the entire weekend, all you could hear was, yeah, you go to a restaurant, you go to the superstore, LA Knight, yeah. So in my mind, when he won that battle royal and then not too much came of it, I was like, this is going to be one of Triple H's first major mistakes. He's going to fumble the bag. I am proud to say I was dead wrong. It took a little bit longer than my blood would have wanted.
I was thinking it was going to be last year.
I'm glad they kept it going. I'm so glad they kept it alive. I was
they
like,
kept it alive. They did it right.
Don't let this die. Please keep it. Because he should have won Money in the Bank last year. If you're being honest. He should have won it last year.
That's why, that's what I was saying. I thought he was going to win it last year.
And I'm not mad. They gave it to Priest. I'm not mad at it. But he should have won.
Yeah. D, what's your thoughts?
It's about damn time. Simple. It's about fucking time. Like, this man really been over since he really got onto the main roster. After he feuded with Bray Wyatt, that's when his peak really hit, and everybody got behind him. The whole Roman situation, you kind of figured he wasn't winning it, but it was cool for him to go after the title.
Yeah.
But is he really going to get the title? Maybe later, but not against Roman. But the United States was the best move for him. Me personally, I would have added him in AJ at Mania and made it a fatal 5-way with KO and Randy. That's just me. Just to make it, just to make Mania, I wouldn't say better, but have that match longer and have more spots in it. But it all worked out. He's the champ now. So
For sure. Champ, what's your thoughts?
Hey, man, in the great words of one of the greatest of all time, LeBron James, it's about damn time.
Exactly.
About damn time. Hey, man, look, LA Knight, he has it all, man. And I can't wait to see how much over he's going to get, man. I believe he should have been, they should have went on ahead and put him over long. And Logan Paul, that was one of the more. I don't know, man.
It was really just to get eyes on the company.
I didn't seen some lackluster reigns before in my life. I done seen a lot of them. I done seen a lot of lackluster reigns in my life. But good God, how the hell do you go months and months and months? You only got 3 title defenses. What is going on in Miami, bro?
With all that talent too, it's not even like he's bad in the ring. He's good.
He's good. He's incredible. I mean,
that backflip he did off the top rope to LA on the outside, that was fire.
Fire. He like that, bro. He should.
But the thing is, make him defend it. And he's a hell of a heel now. He's a hell of a heel. But make him defend it.
Because don't nobody like him.
Hey, T, how bad was the booze with Logan Paul? Cause I heard some.
They was throwing F-bombs and everything at him.
Y'all ready for this? I almost got beat up. Man. Remember that he was wearing the Cleveland Browns colors, right?
Yeah.
So when he lost, and I was sitting about a bunch of Browns fans, I'm like, it's not like the Cleveland Browns don't lose here. They lose.
Oh, that's foul. Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, no. You got lucky. You was about to have hands put on you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, I learned listen. I've been to Cincinnati before, bro. Listen, don't mess with nobody football team, bro. Like, especially nobody professional football team. I'm telling you, bro. Like, especially in their city.
Well. I'm a Ravens fan, and you should know my stance. He's F them all day.
So we not going. So hold up.
Trey.
Win a playoff game.
So we're not going to talk about how the Judgment Day got packed up in 2 nights.
So what?
So we're not going to talk about how the Judgment Day got packed up in 2 nights. They got packed up.
Hey, Dominic Mysterio.
Gift wrapped.
Mr.
All I'm gonna say is when it comes to that,
they lost the tag team titles Friday night, and then Rhea couldn't win the title, and then whatchamacallit dropped the title to Gunther.
Oh, Damian Priest.
Priest. All I'm gonna say is,
Yeah,
we ain't gonna talk about that. How they got packed up, zip them up, get them up out of here.
Trey, talk about it.
I'm gonna say this: Dominic Mysterio. You got an ass whooping coming, boy. You got an ass whooping coming.
Hey, listen. While we on that subject, my man right here. Listen, he trying to steal Bianca. He's trying to steal Bianca.
Hey, Brandon, you know who that ass woman coming from too, right?
Who?
Yeah.
You know who gonna give it to him. Hey, yo. Not gonna lie to y'all. Yo, so the kickoff show that they had, the second that they start doing the yeet chant, yo, you should have seen Rhea Ripley's face, like stunned up something stupid. Like she didn't even know how to react to that. She was just like, "Hey, yo, y'all serious?" Everybody already know. And now, as far as listen, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, Liv Morgan, she a little something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Just let it out.
Look. Hey, it is what it is.
Let Dr. Umar watch this.
Listen, hey, Rhea a lot of woman, but listen, I'm gonna have to take Liv Morgan on this, man. Like, I like Little Thunders, man.
What I'm hearing is Dom did the right thing. That's what I'm hearing.
I'm hearing that. Nah, Dom going all in, bro. Like he going. You can tell us something off camera. You can tell us something off camera there, bro. Yo, everybody up in here know there's something off camera. Like, yo, he kind of. He feeling her a little. He feeling Liv Morgan a little. I know why.
Risking it all.
I'm gonna just say it like this: when it comes to
he's jumping clean off the top rope, bro. Like
when it comes to females,
hold on.
And we've seen this before. When it comes to females, Dominic has folded every time. Yep. Who can forget when he first went face to face with Rhea? He tried to like hit her. And he was like, no, I don't want to hit her.
But hold on, wait, Trey. Rhea's like a good 6'3", 6'4". So she ain't no little girl.
Yeah,
I mean, she can take on dudes. Like, come on, this is a big girl.
That's factually.
Now with Liv is gonna let look like she gonna bring him along a little bit. She gonna hey she a little sweetheart. Like Liv is aggressive. Like Liv ain't that aggressive, bro. Like Rhea is a boss bitch, bro. Like.
And can we all address the fact that ever since they got that Netflix deal, they've been kind of pushing the edge.
It's gonna be up next.
They've been flexing a little. They've been flexing. Hey, when they get on Netflix, they gonna go crazy.
We got to January. Don't worry.
We got Bad Blood back. Like,
Bad Blood. Oh my god! Yeah, we saw too. They did a thing for that, right?
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit did a commercial with Metro Boomin.
Cody.
Yeah, Cody.
Yeah.
But I said Dom did the right
thing. Triple H ain't playing no games, man. Like, shout out to Triple H, man.
Go ahead, T. Go ahead.
Think about all the pressure he got on.
I said Dom did the right thing.
He do got pressure. I mean, it's not astronomical, but it is. I mean, it is pressure. But I think he can live up to it, knowing that he's been there so long and he know how to come from like the obscurity and then rise above everything else that's on television. Because you talk about somebody that's been. When he came in '95, he was in goddamn farm matches and the deal, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, He came in. He was supposed to win King of the Ring in '96. The push that Stone Cold got, that was supposed to be his. That was supposed to be
his push. And they punished him. And they punished him for that.
They punished him for 3 years.
Yeah, they punished him for that whole situation with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash when they broke kayfabe, all hugged in the ring and all that.
If you ask me, kayfabe was broken forever right after that, bro. Like it wasn't nothing they could do.
I'll leave it at this: the margin for error ain't so low right now. He can if Triple H has a bad night booking, I don't think we all finna riot like what he has put together. And I had, listen, I'm not the biggest Triple H fan. I've gotten a lot of heat for that, but I'll say what I'm seeing booking wise and going to these shows, like paying money, traveling and going to these shows, I have yet to go home disappointed. So he's standing on business right now.
Hey, T, what would you say?
Oh, I just said Dom did the right thing. He just went the wrong way about it. Now, obviously, after SummerSlam to Judgment Day, you could say it's officially broken up. And I just want to shout him out, man. These last 4 years have been great for them. One of the top tier factions. I got him as a top 10 faction.
Oh yeah. For sure.
I just want to say y'all need to give thanks to my GOAT, Mr. Adam Copeland, the Rated R Superstar, for putting this group together.
Absolutely.
He set the blueprint for these guys, man, and they ran with it. They became an elite faction. And I hate to see them go, but
shout out to the Rated R Superstar, man.
On the bigger and better things, man.
Yes, sir.
And the crazy thing is that he didn't see this whole thing through. It was his idea right from the jump.
For sure. Hey, Champ, what's your thoughts, man? I know you got a lot to say about this Dom and Liv thing. I know you got a lot to say.
Hey, not too much, man. Hey, man, Dom, you did right, bro. I got you.
I ain't mad at
you, man. I got you. I mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm not mad at you, man. Look, hey, in the great words of Denzel when he played on Training Day, either way, I can't lose. I'm winning either way. I'm winning
either way. So I ain't mad at Dom at all, bro. Like
you know how you got the most heat. Even Michael Cole was going off. You dirty rotten. I was like, oh yeah. Once Michael Cole went off, I already knew. I was like, yeah, okay.
Michael Cole, like once he start going off on you, you
can get Michael Cole to go off on you, bro. Like, come on, like, you. How you a heel and you turn heel again?
Yeah. Like when for example, when Jake Paul used the brass knuckles, he went off on Jake Paul. he was like, you promise you ain't gonna use no brass knuckles, you dirty son of.
Hey, for real.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Is it me or Michael Cole is trying to challenge his inner JR?
Yeah.
He ain't never gonna be on that level.
Hey, D, what's your thoughts on all this, man? On Dom and Liv and Gunther too. I mean, we talked about Gunther, but Dom and Liv.
You starting to be a manhandle. Simple as that. He said, "I'm tired of this." He's like,
I don't know if necessarily you want to call him manhandle, you could call it that, but he's still a youngin. Which you not letting Rhea Ripley lick your face?
Yeah, but think about it like
How about the times he was in the corner and she put him in between?
Hey, listen.
Tell you, bro.
Hey, listen. I don't discriminate, bro. Listen, tall, short. Yeah. Oh yeah.
This man champ. Crazy, bro.
One person
don't tell all your secrets. Don't give all away your war secrets away. That's how you lose.
You said what? T, what you say?
I said we need to talk about Nia Jax, man, on Saturday. Man. She deserved that win.
Bro. Yeah, Nia Jax definitely deserved. Yeah, Nia Jax definitely deserved that title.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she definitely did. She came a long way, bro. She really came.
We know her past. Like she's a known.
Yeah.
one of those.
She's a known gobbler, and for her
what I would say, okay, is this is she basically like a what you call it champion, bro? Because we already know that Tiffany is about to get.
Oh no, Tiffany's
crazy.
Transitional. I got so much stock in Tiffany.
That's why they took the title. That's why they took the title off of Bayley, because this is all the setup.
All this way into to basically plan it at just a Money in the Bank purse.
Yep, because it's gonna be like I'm your friend. We're besties, and then soon as she get a chance, she's gonna stab Nia Jax in the back.
I thought she was gonna do it that night. I'm sitting back like I'm just waiting. Like
I thought she was too. She came down with the referee.
Hey, but I gotta give Nia Jax a major shout out as an old school wrestling fan. When she hit her with that final bonsai drop and crossed her arms like Yokozuna, I was like,
she hit it with 2 of them.
Yeah, shout out to fam.
Yeah, but after that second one, like Yoko used to just.
That's exactly why I said this before. She made a statement before she won, which is why, we know Tiff is going to cash in down the line, but they're going to give Nia a reign first. Tiff is going to cash in later. They're going to let Nia have a reign because she do deserve this.
Yeah, definitely. So you think Bayley should have retained, Leaf?
I wouldn't have been mad if she did. I mean, Bayley was kind of. I thought I don't think Bayley had the run yet that out of all the 4 horsewomen, I don't think she had the run that Sasha had when she was around, or Charlotte had when she was around, or Becky. Come on, like I think like if you really want to be technical, she been like the last out of all of them. She's been dead last out of all of them. Sasha got crazy.
Wait. What's Sasha? Wait a minute, hold on. What's Sasha?
Sasha got a crazy push.
No. You talk about a reign.
Yeah, she had a crazy reign and a crazy push.
No, she didn't. What reign of Sasha is better than Bayley's 2020?
Wait. So you telling me that the Sasha reign all the way up until WrestleMania when she faces Bianca, that wasn't nothing crazy?
That wasn't better than Bayley becoming the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion of all time.
Fair. All right, fine. If you want to say that, but and listen, the back and forth that she had with Charlotte, if you go back them years, the back and forth rivalry that she had with Charlotte, the other rivalry that Bayley had with Charlotte, like. If we really want to be technical, who has Bayley had like a significant rivalry with that's compared to them two? That's compared to the Charlotte and the Becky one, and the Charlotte and the Sasha one.
She didn't fight Becky, did she? Bayley didn't fight Becky, did she?
I don't even know. I don't even remember if she did.
She fought Charlotte. She obviously fought Sasha. She fought Nia. She fought.
She probably did fight.
He just fought
Becky, but
just fought Io.
But you gotta remember, T. She had to slice up the Bayley buddies just to get over on Charlotte that night when she did it, and that title reign and the SmackDown title reign, obviously, which you talked about. That lasted like about how many days? What was that? Like 2. I'm damn. How many days was that? I forgot what many days.
I don't know off the top of my head, but
that was like 270 or something. 270. I want to say that was almost a year. I don't remember the exact number, but I get you on the title reign. But in terms of
380 days,
380, but I wasn't nowhere close. Damn, 380. But I get you on the title reign, and that reign went all the way into COVID. Now let's remind ourselves, Becky had the shit, and she had her reign, and she had her man run and all of that. Crazy run, crazy title reign.
Yes.
Charlotte, crazy title reigns. She like a 13-time champion already.
14.
Yeah.
Like 14. Yeah, so she already caught up to her daddy already.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? Sasha, the reigns that she had when she was last here. I don't think that Bayley was ever on their levels. She never got like the title reign that she had it in the COVID, and then she was never on their level. The night that Sasha dropped the title, she got pushed down the ramp by the Bella twins.
Mm.
Oh, remember that?
This is my thing. I feel like Sasha, when it comes to like her title reigns, the title kind of feels like a decoy in her possession. Because it's like
explain that.
It's like, okay, so take the Bianca one for 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she got the title, and then she was really doing nothing with it until she got to Bianca. There was really no story there, no story around anything she was doing until she got Bianca at Mania. Same with her reigns with Charlotte. When they were going back and forth, they were really just dropping the title back and forth to each other. It was really just a decoy. It was just
every other month.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, but I mean, I understand that about the reigns, but she still had a rivalry at least. I don't remember Bayley having no real rivalry with any one of them.
It was mainly Charlotte, I think you could say, was her main one.
It was Charlotte. Yeah,
everybody
Charlotte,
was fucking Charlotte, to be honest.
Charlotte,
yeah, everybody was.
I think everybody
during that reign, did Bayley face Asuka at all?
Bayley,
I feel like she did face Asuka.
Did she?
I feel like she did.
During COVID?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No, she didn't, because Asuka got the title because Becky dropped it because Becky got pregnant.
Yeah,
that was like I'm talking about, like, because Bayley's reign went into COVID, so like prior to that happening, they face each other at all.
Cause I know Bayley and Sasha won the tag team titles, and Asuka fought Sasha. It wasn't Bayley. It was Sasha. Sasha had the title. Sasha had that title. Remember,
because both of them was tag team champions, and then Bayley had the SmackDown, and Sasha had the Raw.
And then Sasha took it off. Sasha took it off of Bayley. That's what that was, right?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
And then that's when Sasha had that run, and then she fought Bianca, and Bianca.
Yeah, Mania.
What I will say about that I would have been I wouldn't have cared as much if Bayley would have retained the title. However, seeing Nia Jax winning, and even though everything that Nia had went through in a previous run in WWE and all that stuff, I don't know if this is too soon to put a title on her. I might have given it a couple of more months to see. All right, she progressing more and more. Just that the third in the ring, in terms of just being like A-okay with everybody. That would have been okay, but I mean, I guess, man. I mean, we'll see how this run goes.
All right, y'all. This is the last match I want to talk about before, because on Raw about to come on like 4 minutes. Trey, I'm gonna start with you. CM Punk versus Drew. Drew McIntyre came and won the. Trey, what's your thoughts on that, man?
I knew something funky was gonna happen when they put Seth Rollins as the special guest referee. I knew it. I called him. I said, "Watch, something crazy about to happen." And so I'm like, "Bro, that man is just crazy." Then they tried to reenact the Undertaker and Shawn Michaels with Shawn Michaels hit. I think he tried to hit Bret Hart and he accidentally hit Undertaker. I was like, "Come on, man."
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I didn't really feel for real, I felt like the match was all over a bracelet, bro.
It was.
It was. Somebody had to say
the only thing.
Yes.
I'm like, it was a good match, though. It was a good match. Don't get me wrong.
I thought CM Punk was kind of rusty a little bit. He seemed like he had kind of ring rust.
He knocked off some ring
rust.
I mean,
hey, I'll tell you,
he got back from his injury too, so kind of.
I mean, it was supposed. I didn't really expect it to be like a crazy match in terms of like 4-star, 3-star, 4-star type of match, or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was a good story. I mean, but I didn't think that was that really great of a match. It was kind of it seemed like CM Punk was kind of stalling a little bit, bro. Like he wasn't as quick or whatever. So I mean, we'll see how it goes as he comes back. But yeah, the match was all over the damn bracelet. Like
Punk should win the whole thing. But go ahead on Trey. I mean T.
I feel like he knocked off some ring rust. But how the hell do you pull a Drew McIntyre on Drew McIntyre? That don't even make sense, bro. Like he literally before the match even happened, you was literally gassing this man up saying, "Don't do nothing stupid." You literally just did something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Seth Rollins, you know good and well Seth Rollins is not gonna try to come at you and try to taunt you by putting the bracelet on. He was just picking it up off the mat. He's the referee.
Exactly.
Pump it on this,
right, dog. You easily could have won the match, and while Drew was unconscious, just took it off his hand.
Yeah,
he had the Anaconda Vice on. He had the Anaconda Vice on, and then he unlocked it just to get the bracelet.
Come on,
and then
took the bracelet in the match.
And then the bracelet came off again, and then Rollins put it on, and he was like, "No, I was just picking it up." And then I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna come down to like him and Rollins. They're gonna have some like real beef.
I think Punk will win the whole thing though. I think
it's gonna be at Mania, bro. It's gonna be at Mania. They're gonna cook it at Mania.
I ain't gonna lie. I need that.
I feel like they're gonna have a bunch of matches.
Because I think they was supposed to be at Mania last year, but he got hurt.
He got
during the Royal Rumble, yeah.
They was gonna set that up, man. And he was my pick to win it, and he was going. Damn it!
Yeah,
just had to get hurt.
I might have to.
Y'all see a triple threat coming though?
I might. You know what?
I want to.
Maybe I see one. I see one, but not at Mania. I see Mania with CM Punk and Rollins. I got to get to at least one WrestleMania in my lifetime because WrestleMania does fall on the weekend of my birthday.
Yep.
So I gotta make myself available for one of these WrestleMania.
I'm gonna go because that's gonna be Cena's last Mania.
Yeah. T, I'm thinking
it is gonna be Cena's last Mania.
I'll be there. First WrestleMania in Las Vegas since 1993. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Nah, I wasn't a WWE traveler, bro, but I knew a few of them, bro. Like I mean, like they'll go to shows. I had people that went to shows in the early 2000s, and that was the time to be alive. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like shit, you went to the show back in the 90s and the 2000s. You saw everything. You saw it all. You just saw a spectacle.
Yeah, for sure. Petty, what's your thoughts, man?
Man, let me tell you. So I went with for those. I'm pretty sure all of y'all know Narcolepsy Boy 94. Lee Kelly.
Oh, let me go. Let me go tune into Monday.
I saw him before I went to the stadium.
I'll let y'all.
Yeah. So I'm arguing with him before the match because Drew McIntyre is dressed like the Undertaker in '97, and I'm like, watch CM Punk come out in pink, and he comes out in pink and black. I loved it. I felt like the pacing was actually relatively on point because of the size difference between the two. I will agree with Brandon on I didn't particularly care for how much the emphasis on the bracelet was. That was kind of irritating me.
Yeah.
But I like that they made the reference to that match. It's one of my favorite matches of all time. And also it's like, all right, Drew went. I was cool. I would have been cool if CM Punk won, but Drew winning means that they can separate, but they can always go back to that. Because I got Drew going after Gunther next. That's where my head's at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like the Punk thing, because Punk gonna have his hands tied with Rollins for the next who knows how long. So Gunther gonna need a challenger, and this whole thing was because Punk on two different occasions, screwed Drew out of winning the title. So it's like, now you've gotten past Punk.
My bad. I had to step in on this one. What if he goes to challenge Gunther for the title, and then CM Punk screws him again for the fourth time?
Good point. Think about it, because Punk did say as long as he's still breathing, he's not gonna be champ.
Fair enough. He did say that.
That's what he said.
He did say that. But now Punk's gonna have his hands filled full with Rollins too. So it's like, do you want to overextend with, him beefing with Rollins? Because that's a beef in itself, and then still go after Drew. That's what that
beef is kind of.
That's the thing, though.
That beef is kind of personal.
This is the thing. Seth never went as far to disrespect Punk's family. Drew did that.
Yeah,
that's the difference maker. So, I mean, I don't think Punk is going to drag you with Drew, but I mean, if he does, it's totally justified if he does. But,
For sure.
I love my rivalries, baby.
Man, for sure. But all right, y'all, man. That includes the end of the show. This was a great show, man. Yo, Petty, any last words before we head out? Put your socials out there.
Thanks. Hey, man, thanks for having me. I'm always, I've been a wrestling fan for 31 years. I'm always here to chop it up with you. I'm a little bit more old school, but I'm back in the fold. I'm going to the events, watching y'all on TikTok. Brandon, shout out to you. I'm always seeing your clips, whether it's here, whether it's the sports, and thanks for having me. For sure.
Petty, you still a big Bret Hart fan, right?
Absolutely. I tell you, wait. I'm gonna tell you a funny story before we get off. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. Does everybody in here know who Santi is?
Yeah,
Santi.
Yeah. He's one of the bigger streamers. It's like him and Mr. Tesh. So I met Santi hours before SummerSlam, and he interviewed me because he was interviewing fans. And mind you, I got Cody's jacket on my shoulder, and I got Cody's shirt on me. He asked me, "So who's your favorite wrestler?" Now he's thinking I'm gonna say Cody. When I said Bret Hart, he almost dropped the mic. He's like, "Well, I feel like a dumbass."
For sure.
Oh man, yeah, that's my man.
Yeah. For sure, man. 31 years. For sure. Yo, T, any last words?
Thanks for having me on, man. It's a pleasure. It's an honor. Tune into my podcast tomorrow, The Blueprint.
Oh yeah,
that's a music podcast.
All right, yeah, for sure. And D with the hoodie, man. Your last words?
Yeah. Appreciate you having me on the podcast. It's always been fun talking to everybody that's also wrestling fans, interacting with everybody. It's pretty different, so it's pretty cool to see that podcast growing every time you do sports or wrestling. So shout out to you, B.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, I'm still in wrestling school. I just started last month, so I'm just trying to start off and learn the ropes, learn all the moves, submissions, everything, so I can make my way up to WWE.
For sure.
And one last thing, Cody, that title's coming with me. Okay. I gotta take the.
Oh man.
I can do it for the team, Cody.
Hey, OTC, man. OTC, baby. Let's go.
Oh.
OTC.
You know what? Hey, but man, for all the people here, make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Until next time, I'll see y'all Wednesday for the basketball show, man. We out. Peace.
All right, man.
All right, y'all.